Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Orsha campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Today we are defending once again, and that is going to be a trend that continues for a very long time. But today it is the 456th Infantry Regiment 2nd Battalion that is being attacked by some elite troops up on the top side. Actually, saying that, not terribly elite troops, but a lot of support weapons that could do a lot of damage. We are going to be having the 256th Tank Destroyer Battalion reinforcing us, and we also have the 1st Close Support Wing at the back here with a bunch of bombs and gun pods and stuff. Although I feel like they are going to bring in their own aircraft, so yeah. Let's jump into the tactical battle thing. They are indeed bringing in aircraft, but they are using 2 ground regiments, so there's only going to be 1 enemy air regiment. If they are IL-2s, then my Ju-87s are actually going to do really well, so we will see. Let's go into the tactical battle. The reason I say that is because the Ju-87s with gun pods are really good at shooting down IL-2s. And this is actually a really nice map for us to defend on. Okay. We don't have... Oh, that's kind of awkward. We don't have fortifications. Things just got a bit more difficult. Well, I guess we're in for a rough one. We're going to have to play our cards close to our chest, that's for sure. No putting stuff out in the open unless we have to. Alright, let me just sort out my defenses and I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Okay, so I've got my troops down. We've gone for more or less just a lot of density with grenadiers. So wherever there is heavy forest, I've put a grenadier squad in that can fire out of it. So we want to try and get our advantage by using our machine guns at range when they potentially try and cross in the open. So that's what we're going to be doing there. On the right hand side I have a Pack 40 covering the road on the left. We have an IG firing to the same position and this IG-33, so that's going to cover the open on the right hand side. I have a Pack 40 that's going to cover the road here. Not very well because the line of sight's a bit dodgy there, but maybe I could move it over a little bit more. And then I have an IG-18 that's going to be firing all the way up to here. Now we're likely to come under fire from a lot of artillery throughout this game, so I'm hoping that they have IL-2s because then we can bring in Ju-87s, dominate the skies with the gun pod ones, and then use the bombers to kill the enemy artillery. So that's kind of what I'm counting on. Let's launch the battle, see if they bring out any air force from the start. I kind of hope they do. But they are going to have the full force at the start. They've got all of their units in A. Oh, it looks like it's PE2s. Okay, that's not as good because we can't really shoot them down as easy. Our Ju-87s I think are too slow, but I might be able to gun pod them. We'll see. By the way, they're coming in hot, and we're not going to be able to prevent them from capturing a lot of objectives. We'll give it a go, though. Already the bombers coming in. Oh, Lord, here we go. Yeah, they're going to have the full... I think it's 9 points every tick. Actually, they're going to have more because we're on hard. So these bombers are going to do a lot of damage. I'm sorry, MG08. You're very dead right now. Oh, maybe not. That one didn't die. That's good. I just hope they don't bomb this IG. That will be needed. I guess they're not going to use their PE2s to attack our aircraft like I do. Well, they might use the recon to do so, but yeah, there are other bombers, probably not. Wait, no way can they see those grenadiers? Stop cheating, AI. Let's just speed it up, we'll get some gun pods in. I'm gonna go shoot down this PE2. Getting like air superiority is pretty important. I love the way this WC-52 Dushka is actually winning against the MG08. That's quite something. Although my MG08 is just going to get bombed out anyway. Looks like there's a party. BPSH probably spotted the Grenadiers there. There's no fighters, so we can just go for the shot onto the PE2s. And eventually I can just have like loads of Ju-87s just hovering near their spawn, which can just latch on to like any aircraft that they have in the sky. So as soon as a PE2 bomber comes in, we shoot it down. That's going to be pretty important. And as we get to phase C, we can just bring in reinforcements with the Martyrs. Very good. Right, so I'm going to want to bring in another one, I think, and then what we'll do is we'll bring in some bombers to start hitting this artillery. I can also bring in like a recon one, but no, we're going to save the points for a bomber one specifically next. Let's move these guys forwards. We want to have as many MGs on target as we can. Pretty important. Maybe they'll actually stop bringing in aircraft now. Maybe worth just strafing that Dushka truck that doesn't attack us from range. It's good to see my IG still alive. That's helpful. Let's move forwards on the edge of this tree line and attack the NKVD. Are they going to attack my Ju-87, I wonder? No, they are simply using them for recon, that's good. I just got to figure out... Ah, there's one. That's dead. They die so quickly. We get a lot of ammo on these gun pods, so we may as well strafe with them while we're waiting. You see those gun pods on each wing. I'm not sure we're going to catch up to that bomber. I might be able to get to the next one though. Oh, please don't bomb my IG. Well, that one's pretty close. Yeah, these bombing strikes are pretty rough. Not gonna lie. Oh, we shot that one down, that's good. Nice. I love the way we're actually doing a relatively decent amount of damage there. I feel like we're gonna lose this though, because I quite simply don't have enough points at the moment to kill everything, so I don't know. Maybe we can bomb a couple more things. I just need to make sure this goes back, I think, sooner than later. Or maybe I even need more, like, Ju-87s to shoot down PE2s. I don't know. It's hard to tell. My bombers, though, if they hit the infantry, can do a lot of damage very quickly. They do have two 250 kilogram bombs and a 500 kilogram bomb, so if we hit the right target and we maintain visual, we can get some really good blob hits here. Because I want these to be accurate. Here we go with the Stuka dive. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the damage. Alright, let's bring in another one on the nose. Hit those Sapati. I'm tempted to have this strafe, but I think we should probably just have it go back. Otherwise it takes longer to reload. We are going to need more infantry soon. I don't actually have any more, I just realized. That's kind of awkward. Alright, we'll have to start moving these across. I'm going to have to start reallocating where troops are. Let's fall back from that point. I'm going to start doing a runner. Okay, that's going to make them fall back for the time being. Get another bomber. Oh, we are in trouble. We really are. This is going to be very close. We might get pushed back. I'm hoping my MG can kill the artillerist. Kind of awkward if it doesn't. Oh, it takes so long to resupply. Nice. 2 units is superbly down. No, don't bomb those pioneers. I think the fact they have like a better economy makes this a pretty much impossible fight at the moment. This is really rough. I'm glad I fell back, but I need him to actually get into cover. This IG... I still got plenty of HE, that's good. I need to attack when they are most concentrated. Those Dushkas are actually doing quite a lot of damage as well. Maybe after bombing with this Ju-87, I can start strafing some of the Dushkas. And they're doing quite a lot of damage. The NKVD there is also going to kill my Grenadier squad. That is very awkward. Okay. How glad it is. I'm probably going to cancel that. Let's bring these out. Well, there may be just too many men here. At least I'm going to kill another unit there. We have definitely been trading well. I just want to pin down all of those troops. Come on, Ju-87, you can do it. Oh, he's out of range. That's annoying. Wow, we're just losing ground. I don't have anything else to put in the way. How long we got until phase B? Too long, that's for sure. This is what happens when you don't have trenches, guys. Unfortunate, that's for sure. I was hoping we might be able to reinforce with more Ju-87s quicker than we have been, but doesn't look like it. And those recon squads, the 11-man recon squads, it's pretty tough to deal with. When my bomber Ju-87 shot down the P-2. Nice. Good hits. I mean, with a couple decent placed units, we might be okay, but the AI just bombing anything they can see is really rough to deal with. Or anything they can't see as well, that's the other thing. There's a lot of stuff they can't see. I'm gonna have to have a couple of these flying about the recons. Just so I can get some more decent bombing strikes in before the end of the game. I can also use these to attack enemy P2s. That's a decent target. Oh, that's a nice target as well. That's 2 artillery guns. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on doing as much damage as I can now. We can get rid of the AT guns. That makes the tank destroyer battalion much easier to use, but it's going to be minor defeat in 3 minutes. That's another unit dead. Hopefully that's those dead. I guess actually instead of using bombers I could have just used loads of gun runners. Maybe I could have done that instead. Hard to say. Go on, Ju-87. Okay, couple more P2s dead. Nice. 32 seconds until defeat. We tried, guys, we tried. But our entire battalion has been destroyed. Oh, wow. I would totally love to bomb those right now, but I cannot. 10 seconds left. It's going to be a total defeat. That unit's going to get destroyed. And I think my tank destroyer battalion is going to be forced to fall back, right? So that's going to be rough. We did manage to win in terms of kills, mainly due to kills onto the artillery as well as the aircraft, but that was tough. That was very tough. The terrain would have helped us if we had fortifications, but because we did not, it's actually really, really bad. And the units either side, I think, will entrench next turn, so they will have fortifications, and we can set up a second line with those 3 units behind us. That's not so bad. We are going to be attacked here. They brought in P2 bombers. They still have IL-2s to bring in. This could be another rough old battle. Really could. Alright. So, let's see. What can we bring in to help defend? We've got the 25th Artillery Regiment that can back us up. This is not too bad. There's a bunch of Panzergrounds. We do, of course, have the defenses as well. I don't want to move these guys because I want them to keep them entrenched. Although, I think this unit... Does it have any active... No, it doesn't. I could bring in the other 119th Panzergrenadier Regiment for Phase C. Or even these guys for Phase A. None of these guys have points to move, I don't think. Those guys are even digging in. Although this AA regiment is moving round the side, which is not good. We're a little bit exposed on this right hand side. I might have to bring in some units here. We are exposed on the top side as well. I mean, at the end of the day, what I can always do if things start falling apart on either side, north and south, we can fall back to Orsha and also set up a new defensive line at the top side of Tolichin. So it's not really the end of the world, but it is going to be tough. Do I want to bring in this unit? I don't know. I would like to have another unit in Phase A. Although, actually, they're saying that they've only got 2 units in Phase A. Oh, never mind, it'll be 3 because of aircraft, of course. Damn. This is a tough choice. Like, moving this regiment, would it bring them out of the dug-in? I'm going to test it out, actually. We're going to test it out. If it does, I'm going to bring in reinforcements here next turn, rather than on the top side. So let's do that. We'll have 3 regiments available in Phase A. We'll tactical battle, set it to player controlled, and we'll jump on in. Okay, looks like we're on cell again. This time though, fortifications. So, should be a lot easier because we'll be able to snipe a lot of the points as they're bringing in troops and hold them back at a distance. I didn't actually check to see if they were bringing in aircraft. Let's have a look on this right hand side. They're using the 621st Assault Regiment. I mean, there wasn't a third in range, was there? So that must be the IL-2s, I think. Do we actually have any anti-air? Maybe the Artillery Regiment has some? Nope. Wow. It's going to be rough if we got no anti-air, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let me get some fortifications down and set up my defences, and I'll be back with you guys in a sec. And here we are, guys, with the defences all set up. So this took me quite a while to do this one, but we set up a lot of barbed wire on this left hand side to try and discourage the AI from using the far left and right side too much. I have put quite a lot of defences on the right hand side to kind of take advantage of the open here because of the reinforcement road. But on the left hand side, not so much. So I don't really want the AI to come this way, so putting a bunch of barbed wire here, I'm hoping we'll discourage them. Then we have a couple trenches here with the Pak 37 that's just defending the far left side. Whilst we've got a nice complex of infantry here in trenches, they are supported by Grenfjord to give them the veterancy and allow them to fight on. On the edge of all this light forest, we do have more trenches. We've also got the MGs here as well. We've got the K35s up on the hills. These are artillery, but they can also be used as direct fire. So I'm going to be doing that alongside the Pak 37 there. Got some Panzergrounds just to help defend the hill. This commandant may be a little bit of a weird position, actually. I do want it to be close enough to the left to give the Grenfjord a vet, though. But I do want it to be far enough up that we give the Pak 37 vet. I'm just going to move these quickly. Got to find where that Panzerground was. There we go. We can move that forwards, and then we can put the trenches back in. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we've got more bunkers on the hills. This is relatively risky because of the divisions we're up against, but we're going to give it a go. I need to reinforce this area for sure around these flags. I've got some extra trenches like in here. I've got one here as well. I've also put them on top of the flags just so that I can bring in reinforcements later on and occupy those trenches. And then we have all of these infantry set up in trenches and all of this as well. These MG42s just sitting on the edge of the tree line here to maybe do a lot of damage. We'll see how well they do. They will have the 3-star veterancy due to the Panzergrenfjäger there. Let's go ahead and launch the battle, see how we do. We will have 9 points coming in per minute, so pretty good. I'm glad that's actually reaching all of those. Our network of command seems to be doing well. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect actually. That's really nice. They are going to have IL-2s, which is not good at all for us. But there is nothing we can do about it, so we just got to kind of hold on and hope the trenches stop the damage enough. Oh, all of those are missing. Okay, time to bring in the reinforcements I need. So let's go down here and bring in the one there, one there. And then I think I need to use this regiment, yep, to bring in infantry there. Here, yeah. I think that's all of them. Alright. We'll just select all of those, give them shift unload. Gives us a little bit of defense in depth, especially on the left hand side. This is set up quite nicely. I think we've got pioneers, they're tucked up against the tree line, so if any infantry comes through we just throw grenades at them and then that's sorted. I might bring up some recon squads actually, that's not a bad idea. Just trying to work out where to bring them. I think that'll do. It won't be long until these bunkers are destroyed, I don't think. Gonna reinforce as much as I can. And we'll make sure these all shift unload. There we go. Oh, we actually haven't seen much infantry yet. We've seen the transports, but they've all unloaded early, I assume, because we started sniping them. I will want to bring in my own artillery to counter battery theirs, so we'll start doing that. Going to bring it far enough back so that it doesn't get bombed, but also far enough forwards that we get a little bit of a bonus to our dispersion versus enemy artillery. I've used up most of the guns already on the front lines. Hopefully they actually are useful in doing so. Oh, this half-cladder's in a pretty dodgy place. Oh well. Right, the Panzergrenfjäger, they're getting hit because that bunker was being hit. That's gone though. Right, time to start hitting them back. I need to be careful with these two actually. I shouldn't really have them on the road or near the road. It's pretty lazy of me. Because it means if they get hit by counter battery, then what's going to happen is it will hit my reinforcements as well. I'm not sure if that artillery was purposefully targeting the Panzergun fielder there, but it killed it, for sure. Let's see how effective these are at counter battery. They do seem to have relatively good accuracy. The thing is, even if I hid the bunkers, they'd probably still arty them anyway. Because of how much the AI cheats. So, the fact I've had them out in the open, and they're getting hit anyway, probably would have been the same regardless. I think we've made that just fall back. Start arting the other side though. I'm gonna bring in some preemptive upper blitz munitions just so I have those ready to go. Are they really hitting my commandant here, or is that just luck again? I think it might be luck again. Which I can fire back with these. I may as well do so if they're not attacking anything. Let's bring in that one there, that's fine. I'm just going to bring in more MGs and stuff. Just don't change target very quickly, do they? They fire a lot of rounds in each salvo. Unless they just fire endlessly at the same target, that might be the case. Anyway, it's good we got the counter battery online sooner than later. Bunkers are gone it. We didn't do any damage. Well, these IL-2s are having fun bombing my 105mm. Unless they're hitting the bunker. They're probably actually aiming for the bunker. Maybe worth just having these fall back. I might just move them back, honestly. That is way too close. I'm tempted to see if I can get some decent mortars in. This one only has one 120 mil, but 6 81 mils. If I have more MGs, I should put them in this building. Might be worth having one further back as well. Having nothing to deal with these airplanes is really rough. Thankfully there's not as many bombers as there was, because I think we already did a lot of damage to this air regiment. And those IL-2 37 mils are not doing a thing to that 105 mil, which is good. I may have to reinforce that Panzergren. Probably what I'll do when these guys get pinned down is I'll fall that back when it's low on health. And I'll move up another one instead. Ah, well, looks like we're going to have to make them run away now, because they're getting bombed by IL-2s. Don't tell me. Is that IL-2 going for the bombing strike as well? I think it is. I think those guys are dead. They're not getting away this time. Damn. That's gotta suck if you're those guys. And we're finally getting some infantry action after all of this artillery and airplanes has been coming in. Oh, these guys, they may as well fall back. Might bring in a couple MGs here. And that one's used up most of its HE already. I'm gonna have to reload these at some point. I think we've been doing okay though. We do have some concentration of unit coming towards us, but it looks like it's just mostly artillery at the moment that they are relying on. They've obviously spent a lot on their air force. Wow, how did that not die? There's so many artillery pieces firing at it. We need a direct hit to kill it, I think, because it's got the 3-star veterancy. It may be worth bringing in Fortifying for our artillery to make them a little bit more effective. I'm gonna bring in a supply truck to hide behind that one. Probably bring one in over here as well. Right, these guys are in a tough position. They've actually run out of MG42 ammunition. It's probably for the best. So they don't keep revealing themselves. Oh no, don't tell me these guys are getting bombed. Oh dear. That unit's gonna get bombed as well. Oh no, they're going for the MG42 bunker. Well, it's gone. It's a goner. I'm gonna have that unit fall back. We have another artillery piece we can focus on soon. That one's still moving forward, so I think I might actually attack the 82 mil there. Oh, that's actually connecting to the Commandant, so we're making him 3-star. That's nice. Whoa, those Gavadia squads regretting showing their face in front of all of those MGs. I'm going to tell a few of them to fire on that one. We'll get 3 to fire at the F-22s. Alright. Yeah, so far so good. 14 minutes left. It's amazing how much of a difference fortifications make. Even if they are being slowly broken down. It just gives the AI something to focus on. They've used all their bombers on the fortifications so far, as well as maybe a couple of Panzergren units. But what it means is we don't have our mainline forces which are holding back the enemy focused, which is good. These guys are in trouble though, and so are they. Not sure if they're going to be able to fall back. We'll try and let them. No, not going to make a difference. Have they just bombed my Opel Blitz? Damn AI. The other thing I'm going to want to do is try and take back a point before the end. So I might start building up a little force that can push back. Yeah, we'll bring in the Grenadiers here. Do I push for that one or that one? Probably this one's better. That 15mm mortar is probably pretty good in that position. If it starts firing, yeah, my Panzerguns are going to end up being pinned down. Although saying that, wow, that has no effect. Never mind, I take back what I said. That took so long to pin down our Grenadiers there. Maybe only the direct hits do damage? Oh, we took back another point. Oh, it looks like we killed the stuff that was there. Oh, that's okay. Well, they're finally targeting my MG42s. I think they've done a great job here. These MGs. I really like the smoke effect of the MGs that they leave on the ground. And Buzzsaw just wrecking them. Trying to, at least. Oh, interesting. We're actually being shot at there by... Is that a sniper? I think it's a sniper, yeah. Best unload early. I'm just going to spread these out so that we can help defend that point, because this one's going to be the important one. And this has been a relatively solid defense so far. Move that one back forwards. Do I have a couple more supply? Surely I do. These ones have almost completely run out. At least this one has. 10 minutes left. Let's speed it up a little bit. We've definitely whittled down their forces here. Oh, they finally killed that. I guess they finally bombed it. Was that? No, that was counter battery. Never mind. There's a lot of enemy artillery now. We lost another artillery piece there. Oh, really? I just look at it. I'm like, oh, that one's run out of ammo on that left-hand side. It wasn't getting resupplied. I look at it, it's dead. Right, we're down to like 3. They're starting to just counter battery our artillery entirely. 2 minutes left though, so not a biggie, but it is annoying that we're not going to have many guns to work with in the future. Well, they have pushed up on the centre as well. Did not notice that. That's not good. Don't think I have much more infantry I can bring in either. I'm just moving those back for the time being. Won't fire them anymore so they don't get counter-batteried, and we should be okay. It's a little bit precarious here. That gun does not need to be in that position. I think I must have... Yeah, I think I right-clicked on a unit and it gave it a move order. And that is going to be a major defeat for the enemy anyway. Okay, good. Phew. 29 minutes, 10 seconds. 106 kills, 30 losses. Nice. As long as we're getting like 3-to-1 KDs throughout this campaign, we are on par to get ourselves a victory. Anything over that is better. It's much better. But yeah, that'll do for now. Nice. The tanks are arriving nearby. And we've moved into our turn again. So, it's gonna get tough, that's for sure. This unit, was it this unit that helped out? I think it was. We want to dig in again with that unit. I don't think I'm going to bring reinforcements in here. I think we're probably going to have to bring them in on the top side. Although, these are routed. A lot of them are routed still. Maybe I could just hit them with the bombard, and then we go from there. We can definitely hit these guys with the bombard. We can hit maybe one of the others with the bombard. We'll have to see. Either way, yeah, unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I am going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will see what we can do about cleaning up our defenses a little bit, because we have taken a beating in certain areas, and the top side is looking very weak right now. That's it, yep. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.